Hi, this is Tutor and this is word origins 373. The word origin today is Jaywalker. Okay, somebody wants to screenshot it right now. Let's get right to it. If someone says that a person is a jaywalker, it means a person is crossing the street against the light, or crosses the street in an area in the middle of the street not designated for pedestrians to cross it. Remember, if we say to cross against the light, it means the light's red and you're crossing the street. You're crossing against the light. All right, let's continue. The term is believed to derive from the fact that the word jay used to refer to a stupid person, or what today might be more similar to the term hick, an inexperienced country person that is not street smart and may be clueless about the dangers of vehicles that were continuing to grow in the early 1900s. Yeah, in the early 1900s, cars was still very much a new thing. There wasn't that many on the road. There was a lot of still horse and carriages and bicycles on the road too. So cars were a bit of a danger back at that time. Okay. The term was first used in Kansas and may have derived from an earlier term, a jay driver, that referred to a dangerous, inexperienced driver who may have often drove on the wrong side of the road. The term jay driver disappeared over the years, but jaywalker lasted. Okay, let's continue. However, many may ask, where did the term jay come from? Some say it may have come from the Old French jay, in reference to the magpie jay, so another type of jaybird, due to the bird's harsh warning cry. So maybe, who knows? It sounds a little bit logical. Maybe if some of these cars were dangerous, it was like a cry of the bird, like, watch out, crazy driver. And then, this eventually just evolved into crazy walker or careless walker, I guess. All right, let's continue. All right, good. Another theory, some say, is that jaybirds used to be disoriented upon entering city areas after leaving the forest in the early 1900s, and left them confused and led to erratic behavior. So like the erratic behavior of some drivers or, pedestrians that are crossing against the light. So I guess that's the idea. All right, and we got 4 examples here to show just how it's used. Here's the first one. Most police look the other way if they see a jaywalker. Yeah, in most modern cities, policemen are busy with much more serious crimes, and they don't focus on jaywalking. It's too much trouble for them. They have to, fill out a ticket, and, for the person, they may have to go to a court date, and they have more serious crimes that they have to deal with. All right, number 2, fines and laws about jaywalkers vary from city to city and country to country. Yeah, some places they are stricter than others. Some, the fines are bigger than others. Let's continue. Tickets are mostly given out to jaywalkers during quota time. All right. This may be true. Those places that are more serious about giving out tickets for jaywalkers, they probably have, like we know police, they have quotas about how many tickets they're supposed to give out, a certain limit. And if that time is coming up soon and they haven't given out enough tickets, the chief probably tells them, get out there and get more tickets. Police department needs some more tax money, some more money from these tickets. So write more tickets. And that's probably, that period is when they are often more serious than at other times of the year. All right, let's continue. In California, one could receive a ticket for up to $200 for being a jaywalker. Now, of course, California is a big state, and this can vary a lot in different cities and towns in California, but there are some that go up to that amount of money. Anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.